Hello, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. I'm Ella Lewis. I'm going to be your student physical therapist. Do you mind just verifying your name and date of birth, please?
Yes, my name is Giovanna Zapata and date of birth is January 18th, 2001.
Okay, perfect. I'm just going to be going over some range of motions in our lower extremity. Is that okay if I treat you? All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with our hip internal and external rotation.
Okay.
Starting on this leg. Your center of axis for your rotation is going to be in line with that patella.
Okay.
My stationary arm is going to be perpendicular to the ground, and then my moving arm is going to be in line with the midline of the lower leg. Alright, so all you're going to be doing is just going in that way. You can relax for a sec. Okay, go ahead and do invert. Alright, so I got 40. Now I'm going to do it one more time and let's do passive. We get to 45, which is normal. Normal is 45. Now we're going to do external rotation.
Okay.
So we're going to go the opposite way, so this way. Alright. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. $39 and passively. Don't worry about lifting your leg, just let me, you're good. Good, you get to 44. Alright, relax. And now that is going to be a firm end feel for both ways.
Okay.
Now I'm going to do this bilaterally. Alright, so same bony landmarks as this leg. Let's go ahead and do inversion first. Internal rotation. So you're going to go very good. This side's at 32. And then I get you to 40. It's going to be a firm infield. Then we're going to do, let's go the other way down again. Ready? Alright. Get you to 37. Let's see if we can get to 42. Alright, and again, that's a firm infield. Okay, so that's the only one that we have in our seated position. I'm going to go ahead and take you to lay on your back, please. Okay, so our first one that we're going to start with is hip flexion. So my center for my axis of rotation is going to be in line with our greater trochanter here. Then my stationary arm is going to be in line with the midline of the pelvis. Let's scoot this over a little bit so you can see better. Okay. Then my moving arm is going to be in line with the midline of the femur. Okay. Now you're going to bring your knee as close as you can to your chest. It's comfortable. Alright. And relax for me. Alright, so I got to 80. Now I'm going to try passively. Can you go back straight down for me one more time so I can reline? Okay, go ahead. Alright, now passively, I can actually get you up to 100. Alright, so normal for that is 120, and the end feel for that is going to be a soft end feel. Now I'll try this side. So, same bony landmarks. Alright, whenever you're ready, go ahead. So this one's 84, and then passively, I can get you to 99. Normal end feel is going to be a soft end feel. Very good. Okay, now moving on, we're going to do hip abduction and hip adduction. So my axis of rotation here is going to be on top of that ASIS, and then my stationary arm is going to be in line with the imaginary line between both of them. My moving arm is going to be in line with that, the midline of the femur. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with a deduction. So you're going to move your leg as far as whatever's comfortable to the left, yeah? Okay, so ready? Okay, you can relax. Okay, so we're at 35. Normal is 45 for that. And now we're going to be passive. So let's do that one more time. Good, and relax. Alright, so I got you to 45. So there we go, we got normal. And now the end feel for this is going to be a firm end feel. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do this side so we can keep it all bilateral. Okay, alrighty, so same deal, same bony landmarks. Alright, now can you go as far as you can for this side as well, whatever's comfortable? A deduction. Wall in the way here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's sit up and move this over for me. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Good. You can relax. Bring it on back. Alright, so this side we got to 30.
Okay.
Now let's see what we can get to passively. So same thing, go as far as you can that's comfortable. And passively I'm gonna move. Alright, relax. And I got to 40. And it is a firm end feel. Alright, now we're gonna do a deduction. So you can just go ahead and stay on this side. You're gonna drop this leg off the table. Alright. And we are moving in towards our body. And it's the same bony landmarks. Alright, so go ahead as far as you can in. Good, relax. And you got to 20. Let's see what we can get you passively. Alright, relax. And then we got you to 25, so normal for that is 30. And that is going to be a firm end feel, I believe. Alright, let's go ahead and try this leg. So you're going to drop this leg off the table. Okay. Same bony landmarks. Over this ASIS. And then now the imaginary line between the ASIS. Okay. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead. Alright, good, relax. John. So we got to 22 on this side, and let's see what we can do passively. Alright, good, relax. And this side is 25, so again, normal is 30, and that's going to be a firm end feel. Alright, very good. You can go ahead and scoot this leg back and scoot to the center for me. Alright, now moving on from our hip adduction, we're going to do knee flexion and extension. Okay, so laying down, looking at our knee here. Can you bring it up to whatever's comfortable? Very good. Now my bony landmarks for this, the axis of rotation is going to be in line with the lateral epicondyle of the femur. My stationary arm is going to be in the midline of the femur, and my moving arm is going to be in the midline of the fibula. Alright, so go as far as you can. Awesome, and I might actually bring you down real quick so I can make sure, go back down for me. I want to find this bony landmarks first.
Okay.
right here. All right, now go for me. Let's realign. Perfect, we're at 122. Now, passively, I can get you to 126. And that should be a soft infield. Does that feel comfortable? All right, and that normative value for that is 140, okay? So now, knee extension. We're gonna go ahead and put it flat. Again, so same bending landmarks, I palpate here, and yours is 0. So that's normative for that. Passively, I can see, but there's no hyperextension for you here. You can see that. All right, let's try the other side. So same exact thing, I'm gonna palpate so I can find those bending landmarks. Okay. All right, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and bring it up. Realign. All right, so this side I get to 125. And now I'm gonna passively push here. And I actually get you 130. And that is going to be a soft infield. Okay, and now we're gonna do extension. So I'm gonna find those bending landmarks here. Palpating to find that. All right. Same thing, it's 0. And passively, you don't have any give there. So that's gonna be a firm to hard infield for each side for extension. Okay, now moving on, we are still going to stay on our back. We're gonna do ankle dorsiflexion as well as ankle plantar flexion. So let's see, I'm gonna move this over so you can see. Okay. All right, starting with our ankle dorsiflexion. I'm gonna line my axis up with the center, or with our lateral malleoli, and then my stationary arm is gonna be in the midline of the fibula, and my moving arm is gonna be in line, or parallel to the 5th metatarsal, so I gotta bring you to 90 to start. Yes, it's neutral here. All right, and it's parallel. Now, dorsiflex as much as is comfortable for you. Good, relax. All right. So we got to 10 there. Now I'm gonna try passively, so let's start back at that 90. Again, same bending landmarks. Okay, go ahead and do as much as you can, and then passively I'll see if we can. Yeah, so we don't have much more give. I did that just like one more, so 11. And that is for our infield. Normative value for that is 20. For our infield though, for ankle dorsiflexion, that's going to be a firm infield. Now we're going to do, we'll go ahead and do dorsiplantar flexion, and then I'll undo everything on this side. All right, so same exact bending landmarks. Lining that up. All right, let's bring it to 90. Okay, now go ahead and do plantar flexion. But you can keep your leg on there. All right, relax. We get to 60. So we got some hypermobility there. Normal is 50 for that. And let's go ahead and do passive as well. So we're gonna come back to normal for me so I can realign. Let's get to neutral. Thank you. All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead. Now let's see if we can get any more. And again, not much more give. I got to 62. And that's also is a firm infield. Now we're gonna go ahead and do everything on this side as well. Okay. All right, so same bending landmarks. I'm gonna bring this foot here. get it to neutral. Alright. Now go ahead and dorsiflex the toes up as much as you can. Alright. Relax. And that gets us to $15 on this side, so we have a little bit more. Okay. Same thing, go back to neutral. And do as much as you can for dorsiflex. And then I'm going to passively see if I can get us any more. Yeah. There's not much there. This side's 10. I'm sorry, no, it's not 10. I misread that. It's actually 18. So we got a little bit more. This is going to be a firm end feel as well. Alright, now let's go ahead and do plantar flexion. So same bony landmarks. Go to neutral for me. Alright. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and point your toes as much as you can. Good. You can relax right there. And I got it to, or you got it to 55. Alright, now let's see, go one more time and I'll see what I can get us to passively. Okay. And we get to 59. Alright, so normal for that is 50. Our end feel for that is going to be a firm end feel. Very good, so we're just a little hypermobile in our plantar flexors. Okay, moving on, let's go ahead and do our forefoot inversion, eversion. So I'm going to, let's do inversion first. Alright, so my axis is going to be midway between these malleoli here, feel right there on our ankles. Then my stationary arm is going to be anterior of the midline of the lower leg. And my moving arm is going to be in line with that second metatarsal. Alright, so we're going to do inversion. So let's go toes as much as you can towards the center. Alright, so that one's 35. And then passively, I'm going to see where it's going to get us to. And I got to 40. Good. And that's going to be a, I think, firm end feel for inversion, and normal values for that is 30 to 35. Okay, let's go ahead and do this foot inversion. Same bony landmarks. Go ahead and go in. Alright. Got to 35. Now passively, I can get you to 37. And that's a firm end feel. Now let's go ahead and do eversion. So same exact bony landmarks. Alright, go ahead and we're going to go the opposite way now. As much as that is comfortable for you. Alright, so we got to 10. And I got you to 11, or no, 13. So 15 to 20 is normal for eversion. Alright, let's go ahead and do the other side too. So again, it's the same bony landmarks. Go ahead. This side's a lot more, so we got to 20 already. And then passively, go ahead. I'm gonna get you to 25. This is a little more mobile here. And that's gonna be a firm to hard bony end feel for each of those. This side's this way. Yep, very good. Okie dokie. Moving on, let's go ahead and actually flip on our stomachs. We're gonna do our ankle subtalar can you scoot off a little bit so that that foot is hanging? And I'm gonna actually go ahead and move our camera so you can see your foot a little bit better. All right, perfect. Okay, so for our bony landmarks here, my axis is going to be in the center of these malleoli, midway between the two of them. My moving arm is going to be in line with that calcaneus the whole time. And then your stationary arm is going to be in line with the posterior midline of the lower leg. All right, so let's go ahead and do inversion first. All right, so you get to 15, and then passively, you can get to 20. Good. Now, inversion for our subtalar is going to be a firm infield, I believe. And the normative value for that is 20. Okay, let's go ahead and do eversion. So it's going to be the same exact bony landmarks. Midway between the two malleoli. Our moving arm is going to be in line with the calcaneus. Stationary arm is posterior midline of the lower leg. All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead and do the opposite. All right, so we get to 5. Then passively, let's see what I can get us to. I can get us to 10. So normative for that is 5 to 9. Now our infield for this is going to be a hard infield because of that bone right there. Now let's go ahead and do the left side so it's bilateral. Same bony landmarks. Let's do inversion first. So go in towards your body. All right, got to 20 already. Now let's see what I can get us to passively. We get to 25, and that's going to be a firm infield. Normative value for that is 20. Let's go ahead and do the opposite eversion. All right, got 6 on this side, and let's see passively. We get to 8. All right, normative value for that is 5 to 9. And this is a hard infield. Okay, very good. Now let's go ahead and move to our last thing for today, and that's going to be our hip extension. So for hip extension, the axis is going to be, you can go ahead and lay flat for me. We're going to be lifting our leg up and down, so it's going to be the greater trochanter. And then our stationary arm is going to be in line with the pelvis. Moving arm is going to be in line with that, with the lateral side of your femur. All right, so go ahead and lift up as much as you can that's comfortable. Now hold it here. All right, so 20. Now passively, let's see what I can get us to here. All right, so 25 for that. All right, now let's see our infield. Lift up one more time for me, and that's going to be a firm infield. And normative value for our hip extension is 30. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. All right, go ahead and lift up for me. Support you here. So I got to 20. And then see if I can get us passively any higher. Get us to 26. And our infield for this is going to be firm. All right, very good. That's all for today. Thank you.